Uyabona after this screenshot, le communication le sekuyayenza isense manje why uJulius Malema would appear as a person who can predict the future or knows the outcomes of the future. Sekuyayenza isense sengiyabona ukuthi yini uMalema bengihlezi ngimvumela ukuthi ukwazi ukubona izinto ezingakenzeki ukuthi kuzokwenzakalana. Hayi, uhlangane olayini. Yo, suwe siqinisele izulu masithi indlu yegag yanetha. Defendani boma defendane kunzima okuningi sizokuthola kwimadlanga commission angiboni ukuthi kunomhla ka30 ngapha umhla ka1 ngapha kuJuly wazi wasenkingeni umntakama uyoperuze thini yabo lento yona into ezomdistracta ke lento le yena ngabe uzama ukudistract ungizwe no mathe lena ke impela ke ibhenga kuyena ngqo whether incriminate noma kanjani yini into eyimhlanganisa nabantu abaku-intelligence report izinto before zenzakale abuze avalidate wayayay kuyabuzwana kuyaxoxa ubani lokuthiwa bad spelling the whole doctor wayehle babani lana uCIC wayehle umdlonzini
bafowethu into ongayazi inkulu kunawe ngikhumbula amazwi ashiwo uGeneral Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi wathi there are footprint on the phone. Wathi angazi abantu ukuthi batshele ubani ukuthi ama WhatsApp adeletiwe kuma cellphone awalitriveki. Kwashintsha isimo kwathula kathi cwaka nje abantu becabanga. Esashilo uNdoma esashilo kwalenkosi. Namhlanje mangithi ngiyavuka ekseni ngithi nqa kuma social media libhubha nomkhululi namhlanje mangithi nje ngiyavuka ngithi inhlaka social media libhubha nomkhululi izinto eziphuma ku WhatsApp ka General Feroz Khan izinto eziphuma khona esithinta abanye abantu abaprotectwayo abavikelwa kabi bethi bengakakhulumi kusuke sekukhuluma uQuqaba olibasupportayo uQuqaba olingafuni hlobo ukucabanga uyingozi umuntu ongawusebenzisa umqondo i-general knowledge nje hlobo ayithintwa ne-critical thinking i-critical thinking i-general knowledge abantu abayiceli nje abafuni uyabona bafowethu noma ngathiwa ngaze ngibe umongameli ngiwubani but ungangilandeli mangabe ungezukwazi ukungiquestiona ungibuza umbuzo mina nje ngisho izingane zami mina engizalayo ziyangibuza umbuzo ngayivumela ngoba ngifuna sikhule mina ungafuni ukuba yileader eyimpungushe uyi-leader engafuni ukushiya amafruit right azokwazi ukuthela uyi-leader nje ebolile ngoba sinawo ama-leader angema-leader izimpungushe ezibolile nje ezifuna ukulandelwa imvucuza engacabangi enhlobo engasoze yakwazi ukucabanga yebo ama-intellectual stupid sinawo babizwa ngama-leader abaye bacabanga bafundile kanti abanye bathenga icucu zamaphepha they fail to lead even isizwe they fail even to think ukuthi isizwe siphathwa kanjani nanokuthi kukhulunywa kanjani nje emphakathini ukhuluma kanjani nabantu owakhele nabo abantu othi ungumholi wabo kodwa izinto esizibona zivunduluka ku WhatsApp amafonini kaGeneral Feroz Khan ziyathusa ukuthi kuyothi iqamba kushaya umhla ka1 July kuyobe kunjani wemadoda kuneculo elaculwa ngisazi noma elaculwa ama-Soul Brothers noma bangani elalithi kuyothi makufika unyaka we-year 2000 kuyobe sekunjani na bethi hey bethi sithi woza we-year 2000 ngiyakutshela kuyothi kufika umhla ka1 July kuyobe kunjani ngoba kunento kwathiwa nje uGeneral Feroz Khan uya kuMadlanga ngomhla ka-1 July laqhuma ibhomu ebusuku, zaqala zavela zaphuma impethu eyikhona, avela amagama abantu ohleni ethizeni, kwavela izinto eziningi, kwavela WhatsApp abaningi abavelayo abaphatha abantu abaningi. And still we still have intellectual stupid abasazolokhe bethi hayi abathanda nje abantu uku-implicator. We still have those intellectual stupid. Kodwa izwe lethu iSouth Africa aliphathwa ndawo, alifakwa ndawo. We only support people who are so stupid abangakaze benze lutho for izwe. But abantu basahlupheka namanje. Abantu namanje basabhadle esihluphekeni. Abantu namanje iy'ngane zabantu zisafidwa ama-drugs namanje. Iy'ngane zabantu namanje zisadayisiswa imizimba namanje. Kusenziwa ama-human trafficking abantu namanje. But the intellectual stupid people, they still acting as if bafundile bona, bakhuluma isiNgisi esihloliwe, kanjalo. You know bafowethu, ngiyacela ukuniqwashisa. Nize niyibheke ipolitiki izingane zakwethu. Bantu bakithi abamnyama, bantu bakithi base-South Africa, bhekani ipolitiki. Ipolitiki ithuluzi elasetshenziswa ukuthi kuhlukaniswe abantu abamnyama. Isidivayidile ipolitiki singabantu abamnyama, yasidivayida yasiqeda ipolitiki at all. Yasidivayida yasihlukanisa hlobo. Iyodwa kuphela into mina engiyithandayo esihlanganisayo, yabona isport, ibhola elihlanganisa singabantu. Ibhola lesihlanganisa singabantu ngoba ungabona ngathi kunokuxokozela wena ukubikelana phakathi kwesupporter lo-Orlando Pirates nele-Kaizer Chiefs, kodwa labo bantu bayazwana ngempela, baphuza ndawonye, babhema ndawonye. Kodwa ipolitiki, there is no such thing. Ibahlukanisile abantu ngoba kuhlale njalo kuphilwa nge-manipulation nokusho izinto ezingekho. Ngitshela. And abantu abaningi abakipolitiki ba-acte sengathi abaphume ehluphekeni, abalazi usizi lomuntu omnyama ngendlela ababehave ngayo. I-behavior yabantu abakwipolitiki i-toxic ngendlela esimangaliso. I-behavior yabantu abakwipolitiki iyingozi. Mina ngazi nina, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired of ipolitiki. I'm really sick and tired of being sick and tired. 32 years of nothing. 32 years of ilutho. 32 years wamahala. Of ilutho nje, akho lutho. Akuparticipate-ke njengamanje-ke kwi-economy. Sibangaki sabantu abamnyama esiparticipate kwi-economy ngaphandle kwencindezelo, ngaphandle kokuthi siphazamiswe? How many of us? Angikhulumi ngabantu mina abafundisiwe, abasetshenziswayo. Ngikhuluma ngabantu abaparticipate kwi-economy ngaphandle kokuthi bayasetshenziswa. Kuwashwa izimali, kwenzeke sengazi ukuthi benze ukuthi. Ngitshele nje, bangaki abantu abaparticipate kwi-economy? Bangaki? Tell me one abantu abamnyama abaparticipate kwi-economy. Really, serious participating kwi-economy. Who is earning 50% noma more than 95% economy? Kuse abamhlophe aba-ona u-95% of the economy. 95% of economy. Kuse abamhlophe. Akuzona izinto ezidinga nepolitiki, izinto ezidinga nje i-logic mindset. Izinto nje ezidinga umuntu okwaziyo ukuthi adlale nge-critical thinking. Akhuluma iqiniso, linjoba linjalo. Hlukanani bantu bepolitiki ukuthi nilokho nis-expose with how intellectual stupid are you. Then nigijime ningabeki izimfuno zabantu noma izidingo zabantu bese nigijima nizobeka ezinye izinto esingazi ukuthi zithini. Nisitshele ngezinto eziningi esingahlangani nazo. Nihlile ukuthi nje nansi inkinga esibhekene nayo, sifisa kwenzeke nje, nisebenze nathi sibone leyo nto yenzeka. Angisho ukuthini, bengisakhuluma ngalezi zinto ezivela lapha. Lama WhatsApp avela lapha ku-General Faris Khan, ku-General Khan. Look at those WhatsApp. Laba gcwele social media onke njengamanje. And then you will see some of the stupid intellectuals. They will carry on again. Hayi, siyabisupporta. Hayi kuwukuthi bese bethi abanye hayi uyamzonda umphathi wami. Akekho umuntu oyilida wase-South Africa noma oportraya ukuba yilida wase-South Africa okwi-political space. Ukuthi siyamzonda. Asikhulumi naye njengoba simzonda. We've got no time to hate. We've got no time ukuzonda abantu. We also got no time ukuthi mhlawumbe si-insert abantu. Kodwa sifuna ukukhuluma ngezinto esingekho happy ngazo ezenziwa abantu abama-leader. Ekufuneke ngabe bakhuluma as a statesperson, but bavele kwi-public bekhulume into wrong, banukise besithele ngamanzi. Because if we state, talk like a state person. If we state nje, talk like a state somebody. Don't be a space of talking nonsense when you are given an opportunity and just talk whatever it is. Double. You know, but WhatsApp ka-Faraz Khan uyacula. Ukhuluma zonke izinto. Thank you. Siyabonga.
Is Julius Malema going to be next at Madlanga Commission? Now, before you EFF supporters come for me, I am literally just reading from an article. This article from Daily Maverick speaks about some WhatsApp exchanges between Khan and Malema. You're going to want to hear this. Messages detail a plot between Khan, Said, and Malema to orchestrate the removal of former Inspector General of Intelligence Dr. Selumanturu Dintwe. The intended purpose was to trap Dintwe into lying, which would then be used as grounds to demand his removal from office. Khan wrote, "This should get him to lie, and in return we can ask for his removal because he lied." To which Said replied, "Absolutely, he's going to deny it and then he's effed. Bye-bye." On June 11th, 2021, Khan sent Said a list of questions intended for the EFF to pose to the Inspector General of Intelligence in Parliament regarding his relationship with an alleged drug dealer. The following day, Said forwarded messages to Khan stating, "Juju sent me now," which contained formal parliamentary questions to the Minister of Police and the IGI. Malema confirmed to Said that the questions would be fired off the next day, and a screenshot was provided of the exchanges as evidence. Extraction reports suggest Malema attempted to influence SAP's procurement through Khan and Said in August 2021, with the businessman forwarding to Khan a document regarding a fleet management bid from Berto Barat, a company which had previously secured government tenders after allegedly paying bribes to the EFF. Yo. Guys, this is not a good year for Juju. Is Julius gonna have to face this?
But it's a bukugadi fail. Mudu kilansa pinengwe. Aretse bukugadi fail. Hey, tse bukugadi fail. Tse bukugadi fail. Hey, tse bukugadi fail. Hai fika bridge money. Hai fika bridge pinati abare. Kugu. Sebukugadi fail. Let's take buaganga. Alise oyibwa. Mkwanaza abu imanga. Mkwanaza. Akakhuluma manga umkwanaza. Azange akhuluma manga. Next. Uba mkwanaza. Amanga. Hano bua manga mkwanaza. That is one man of integrity. Unale number ngwe eleki number 1 aba etse ki number ke yona pele number ngwe ya ndati mahlafuna. Ska wa ke matse yang ke uthebu ya ga dia a ke no mutsa ka le jwale di number lights are number di number di hlaile una le pinelo sabelo ya bizwa mabitso igama lami nami belikhona masibizwa igama belikhona una le bitso le teng una le mabitso a bitswang le lona le teng mo mkhana za buimaka ba bue akakhulumi yamangu ba mkhana. So tse bukugadi fail bana biso a tsebo gona bana bana di mahlafuna na ba go gala defense ka bang, you know Hey, Gala defense, he's mentioned. No wonder ana it's this tirade ya high go what you call rallying ya high man. Abu. Rem kwanazi this, rem kwanazi. Akakhuluma yamama. Kodwa semhluku arifeli bana besu. Ari lebueng. Ne ke re ke fitse molaetsa ka putlakonyana fela ma South Africans asibonge. Vale ke batla ka ho tabenana mamelang bana besu ne a ke tsebe kona go utlwisang taba braga ke na qala hlalosa re taba after 9 game ba bang ba lona le ne ntse leng insult le rekile after 9 jwale ke ipotsa what is after 9 mo di comments tsaka after no qeta o hlalosetsa gore ke eng after 9 ke understand I kill after 9 nna ke so a ke so eso tsebuka di fele ndwa keng bana wanda te mahlabuna ngwa ke.
Now, South Africa is facing a fresh corruption storm. Now, this week, leaked court papers have exposed secret WhatsApp chats between Osilio Julius Malema and Major General Feroz Khan. Now, those messages suggest that they used their influence to protect each other, sparking a cigarette conspiracy scandal in the media. On this video, I will explain how it unfolded, what's in the messages, and much more. Now, what's important is for us to understand that Major General Feroz Khan rose through SAP's crime intelligence. He was implicated in several controversies, including allegedly attending an EFF gala dinner in 2023 at the invitation of a tobacco tycoon named Mohammed Syed. Now, Syed is a Kalinix co-founder accused of tax evasion in 2014 SARS settlement. Now, the EFF, Julius Malema, is a firebrand opposition leader with a history of clashing with both the police and the ANC. Now, he has publicly said that Khan is an old ANC comrade and denies any wrongdoings. However, now there's evidence suggesting a behind-the-scenes alliance, the so-called cigarette conspiracy linking tobacco money, police intel, and politics. So on the 10th of May 2026, the SAPS raided Khan's home on charge of dealing in illicit precious metals. They seized his phone and computers, and Khan immediately sought to block any forensic analysis of those devices. Now, warning of national security risk. Now, by late May, the court ruled that the Madlanga Commission, which is appointed to probe state capture and corruption, could have that data. Khan eventually withdrew his appeal on the 8th of June 2026, effectively handing the commission's full access. The data arrived on encrypted drives by the 1st of June. Within days, investigative journalists accessed court filings and began publishing the startling contents of Khan's WhatsApp chats on the 9th of June. Now, those leaked chats reveal that during the COVID-19 pandemic, Khan and Syed coordinated lucrative deals. In one exchange, Khan urges Syed to provide masks and pricing for a proposed SAPS branded contract, which this was a police-related tender for protective gear was in play. With a tobacco-connected businessman, investigators say that Khan manipulated multi-million rand state tenders, and when Syed asked when is it going to be fired off to them, Julius Malema replies and says tomorrow. This refers to the parliamentary questions planned for then Police Minister Bheki Cele, according to News 24. Now, the question concerned Cele's alleged ties to convicted drug dealer Utimi Marimutu, a probe Khan had an interest in. Now, in short, Khan appears to have ghost-written political attacks via the EFF. For example, EFF MP Mbuyiseni Ndlozi later formally posed those questions to Parliament, but investigators say that Khan drafted them first. And later in June 2021, Malema asked Khan to help him with a police complaint. Now, this related to a VPS Mutual Bank corruption case in which Malema had been accused of racketeering. Nyatlo's report shows that Khan complied. He gave Julius Malema the name and home address of the complainant. Now, as Eyewitness News reports, Khan gave Malema the details of the police case, including the name of the complainant and their home address. In other words, a sitting police general helped Julius Malema evade scrutiny by tipping him off about investigators. Now, these claims come from the same court filing containing the WhatsApp exports, not yet independently proven in court. And there's been also some additional information that Syed allegedly paid 3.35 million rands for a Cape Town official's London flight arranged by Khan. And also there were charts show that Khan and Syed making threatening remarks about journalist Yusuf Abramji after Abramji reported on illegal tobacco. And there's been also messages mentioning Oviandre Pretorius, a fixer linked to a 2021 murder case of Emmanuel Mbenze. Investigators fear witness elimination. And so far, none of these allegations have been tested in court. Both Khan and Malema deny wrongdoing. Now, Khan's camp argues the devices contain classified intel, while Malema says he simply knows Khan from ANC days and that the WhatsApp messages are twisted by enemies. Now, Khan is set to appear on the 1st of July to answer questions about his foreign contacts and activities. Malema himself is not accused of a crime yet. Any prosecution would require new evidence, but the political impact is immediate. There's a known fact that the EFF will defend Julius Malema vigorously. So in summary, the cigarette conspiracy is still unfolding. We have major evidence from court papers that Major General Khan and EFF leader Julius Sello Malema had a symbiotic relationship, sharing insider info and political cover. The Madlanga Commission will wade through the details starting.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mgosi waseMzansi. Expose uJulius Malema ngemva kokuthi kube khona ama-screenshots la circulator kulapha etingundleni tokuxhumana akhe naKhan kanti bantu abaningi basho ukuthi ayivele uMalema umgulukudu nje akukho olungile esingakusho ngaye umgulukudu. And people are saying ukuthi bathini ngalo bantu be-EFF who are always protecting their CIC. Do comment your thoughts down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. I'm signing out. Goodbye.